Looking at the trees opposite us behind the wall over there. It certainly does seem to be with us in this first half as we do get underway here at Nethermore Park. And the first thing we have to work out as Geisley just try to keep possession in the centre circle. It's just where Prince Polo is playing and just what the formation is. It certainly seems to be, well, it's hard to say. Is he centre half or is he just in front of that back three perhaps? By Mike Williamson, now picked up though by Aaron Martin, who looks to try and turn between three, does well to move the ball out to the right hand side with George Cantrill. He finds Solomon down by the corner flag. Can he get the cross in? He can. Had to be dealt with, and Williamson knocks it onto the shins of Liam Agnew, and the ball goes down behind for a Geisley corner. 4.5 minutes gone nearly in this game. First corner as well for the Lions. I'm expecting this to end up as a free kick to Gateshead, to be quite honest, but the ball goes low, headed away by Gateshead. Back out there's Gabriel Johnson. Second ball back into the box and turned in. And it's the number 4 of Andre Jones who gets the Geisley goal. The Lions ahead inside 5 minutes here at Nethermore. Geisley 1, Gateshead 0.
Yeah, fantastic ball in there. Andre just getting his foot to it. I think the goalkeeper was anticipating an easy pick-up. Andre Jones just hooking it in. Brilliant job there. Absolutely brilliant work there from the Lions defensive midfielder. He's really shown quality in these last few months when he's come into the starting fold, and he's finally rewarded with a goal.
For all his goal-scoring prowess at the start of the season, I think me and Dave was telling me earlier on that he hasn't registered a league goal though since November. But of course he has had 2 suspensions and an injury layoff in that time. The ball drifting over the head of Benchery. Opportunity there, good save by Brad Wade to deny the number 9 of Huari Keating. The ball just floated over the top of Benchery's head, dropped perfectly for Keating. Perhaps the number 9 for Gateshead should have done better there, but a great save from Brad Wade all the same.
Keating turned around, you could see the look on his face. He had to score that chance there. That was a gift. Brilliant work from Brad Wade to get his hands to it, put it out for a corner. Lions have got to wake up quickly now and make sure that this corner does not go in the back of the net.
So the corner comes in from the left in towards the near post, up into the air, not dealt with by Geisley. Aaron Solomon goes down, and a free kick is given to Geisley, much to the frustrating of the travelling Gateshead supporters behind the goal to our right hand side. To the right wing, long throw into the box. Jones goes up for it, doesn't win it, comes back out to Solomon though, right hand side of the 18-yard box. Cross comes in from Nicholson again, good header, not on target though sadly. Back in again by Johnson. The guys around there is onside. The offside flag eventually goes up against Andre Jones, who's popping up in all manner of goal scoring positions in the first 11 minutes of this game. Gateshead now sending the ball down that left hand channel, coming together there between Ben Sharif and Keating, and it's just a nasty clash of heads. We'll have to see if anything changes tactically as well, as Keating is now just being helped over to that far touch line with the physio and another member of the Gateshead backroom staff.
Yeah, it's a big shame for the Gateshead number 9, but also gives Gateshead a chance to freshen things up though, obviously in unfortunate circumstances. Gives the Lions another concern to deal with.
Goes inside to Solomon, holds the ball up, gets it back to Cantrill. Cantrill takes a touch, then looks to try and cut back. He's up against it though. Ball works kindly though through the number 11 of JJ O'Donnell, up to Martin in the box. First up wasn't great, comes to Lee Shaw, fourth is save, and the second one is in. And Geisley have doubled their lead. And it's Aaron Martin who is on the score sheet with the rebound goal. And inside 21 minutes, Geisley 2 to the good. Geisley 2, Gateshead 0.
Geisley 2, Gateshead 0. November duck broken there for Aaron Martin. He definitely needed that. Just fell for him after Lee Shaw's rebounded shot. Unlucky there for the Gateshead keeper, Brad James. Really unfortunate.
Now the ball over to that left-hand side to find Jordan Preston. We know he's going to want to try and cut inside. He did that religiously, but he's played a great ball through, and it deflects out for a Gateshead throw-in. How that hasn't gone for a corner, I don't know, but it was nearly, very near, glanced into his own net there by Geisley man. Answers on a postcard, Joe. any idea whatsoever is going on?
I've seen Gabriel Johnson involved in a few tussles, but nothing that I can see even nearly warranting a card. And now all of a sudden you've got this situation where there's a lot of talk with the management, there's a lot of talk. The referee's currently over with AD.
Talking to AD and Trudy.
Ash Proctor's there as well. I don't know what's going on actually at the minute. Is there some kind of other incident happened? Maybe an off the pitch incident.
So there we go. An unsavoury turn of events here. Whilst on the pitch, well, let's focus on the pitch for now. An excellent first half an hour or so from the Lions. 31 minutes gone. 2 goals to the good at home against the side very much in that playoff mix.
Yeah, it's good to see that we can compete with these sides that are looking for promotion.
Looks like it'll be laid off to Hamza Ben Sharif. John Preston is encroaching, which eventually the referee allows, and the shot does come in from Ben Sharif, but it's then blocked. And now it's a foot race out to this near side. Prince Ekpo will get there, does enough just to stab it out of play and put the ball out for a Gateshead throw. Now coming forward down this right hand side with Greg Ollie. Ollie's ball to the edge of the box looking for Preston, who's closed down quickly, but a loose ball comes back to him. Jordan Preston, great save from Brad Wade to deny the former Guiseley man.
Jordan Preston teed that up and missed his opportunity. It came back to him and he recovered to get away. Brilliant shot, magnificent save. 2 big hands from Brad Wade there to push it out for a corner. Great speed to get off the ground as the rain starts to hit the stand above us.
Yeah, it's starting to come down now. Corner taken by Gateshead. Headed away, but only back out to number 10. Punched away well by Brad Wade. Out as far as the number 4 of Liam Agnew. When Gateshead moving the ball out to this right hand side now. Jordan Preston with a run on Brad Nicholson. Can he work this? Plays the 1-2. The cross comes in, low cross. Nobody on the end of it. Then out it goes for a throw-in for Gateshead. For Guiseley, in right back position. Yeah, just 43 minutes gone. 2 minutes of this first half to go, plus any added time, which you would think there'll be, well, probably 3 or 4 minutes of, as this corner is now put into the penalty area. Gets away from everyone. Now Mike Williamson, neat little turn at the back post. Low cross back into the box. Away by Hamza Ben Sharif. Not fully cleared though, and Gateshead getting the second balls here. Going to be kept in play. It's out off the legs of George Cantrell for a Gateshead throw-in. Cuts onto his right. How many times do we see him do that in a Guiseley shirt? Picks up Ollie into Preston inside the box. Preston looks like back, but is it a free kick?
Yeah. Advantage not played out.
And it's going to be. It is David Dix, who's looking for the far post into the wall and out to this right hand side. Ball goes for a Gateshead throw. 5 minutes of added time, by the way, which we are good 30 or 40 seconds into. Neat back heel. Worked well by Gateshead in this right hand channel. Can they get one back before half time? We certainly hope not. Worst time to concede normal in cliche terms, apparently. Just before the break, with the ball drifts out behind for a goal kick. And as you say, if we can just keep this now, just see this through to half time, 2 goals to the good. Looks to lift the ball in towards Dominic Tia. Tia will keep that in play. But he's then able to try and get a run to the box, gets past Johnson, low ball to the edge of the penalty area. Shot comes in from the number 4, pings around, comes back out to a Gateshead man. It's the number 4 again of Liam Agnew, the former Boston and Sunderland man. Now Preston on the left. Loose pass, given away. Prince Polo just needs to try and work hard to keep the ball here. That's given away. Mitch Curry now picking up a loose ball. Back to Preston again. Outside the box, goes for goal. And that one's still rising now. And bounces off somebody's car in the car park. And behind for a goal kick. New ball required.
Yeah, they're covering a wing each at the minute, it would appear. So it looks like it's going to be a case of more free-flowing attackers in this half and definitely staying away from each other to try and create more space in the middle. Nicholson
just misses the ball there. It comes to Gates inside the penalty area. The cross comes in, held well by Brad Wade in the Guiseley goal. Williamson back out to this near side, heard the shout from Jordan Preston. Preston now looking to come to his right hand side, gets between Cantrell and McNally, somehow gets round Jones, gets the shot off, narrowly over the top of the crossbar. And the right idea and the right thought from Jordan Preston is he trying to take them out on the scoreboard. Now overarm throws it, long throw downfield. Doesn't find the Geisley head. The second ball though picked up by, or flicked on by Gabriel Johnson. Gateshead back in possession though. O'Donnell to Preston. Turns and tries to get away from McPolo. Threads a beautiful ball through to JJ O'Donnell into the penalty area. They need to get this in, and so it's just wide. Just wide by Gateshead, and all the pressing attacking play is coming from the visitors so far, and that was a massive opportunity for them to get a goal and a foothold back in this game. Will be Felix, but we'll come to that in just a second because JJ O'Donnell is away now inside the penalty area on this left hand side. The cross is blocked well by George Cantrell, but the danger still not away. Comes out as far now as Alex Nicholson. Nicholson into Preston. Closed down back to Nicholson. Nicholson with the shot. Good save by Brad Wade. Been cleared away. Well, ricochets the clearance of Rhys McNally against Gregoli and out for a goal kick.
It's been unlucky for him, not much bouncing for him, but
ball breaks forward now for Ollie into the penalty area. Loose ball up to that post and a brilliant tackle. An interception from Rhys McNally to deny JJ O'Donnell what would have been one of the easiest goals of his career. Excellent defending. Corner for Gateshead up towards the near post. Gabriel Johnson nods that away. Lee Shaw tries to put the pressure on the ball. Back into Alex Nicholson. Geisley aren't getting out though, allowing Alex Nicholson to go for goal. And he wasn't too far away, I don't think. It certainly didn't look it from this angle. Brad Wade never moved.
No, great work by Liam Agnew there to win the ball off Lee Shaw, who was trying to take it away, but nothing for the efforts of the build-up play, unfortunately, for Gateshead. Still great for the Lions, though.
Yeah, CV50 just saying we are creaking. Dover 4-1 up now against AFC 5. The real possibility of Jim Bentley's side coming back down to join him and actually no. Quinton Polo with the bursting run forward there and goes for goal. Always going over the top though. Never really troubling Brad James in the Gateshead goal, sadly.
No, but it is positive to see us still having chances and still working the ball forwards, and can definitely credit Prince that we're in the position that we're in.
Distance clearances though are finding a Geisley player. And the pressure straight back on as Gateshead come again. Right-footed crossing from David Hicks up towards back post.
Oh no!
And they've got one back. They've got one back. And it's Greg Ollie, the number 10, sweeping at the back post. The referee was playing advantage for a foul. And the goal is there for the visitors. Geisley 2, Gateshead 1.
Yep, you're lucky you can't see us on radio commentary. You've got me tearing my hair out, you've got Dave tearing his hair out to the right of me.
Corner comes in up towards the back post. It's not away by the Lions. Eventually a foot comes in from Prince Polo. The Lions just happy to sit back though, sitting too deep. The cross comes in again from Gateshead up towards the number 5, and the header is there, and the goal is there, and it's been coming. It's been coming, and it's Jake Cooper.
There's pitch invasions as well.
And there are Gateshead fans over the barriers. Everyone is in there celebrating with the number 5 of Jake Cooper, but Geisley have brought that on themselves. They sat too deep for too long and failed to press on. And in the 90th minute, it has come back to bite Geisley on the backside. Geisley 2, Gateshead 2. It's not dealt with by either side. It doesn't. He drops to Preston. Preston finds a goal bound, takes a deflection out of that right hand side. The ball stays in play, kept in play by Mitch Curry. The cross comes in. It's far too easy. Headed away by Aaron Martin. Not fully clear. Sang with a further clearance. Prince Polo gets something on it. It's not entirely over. Can Chris Sang get the ball forward? He can. Can Gabriel Johnson get something on it? David Hicks forces the ball back to the goalkeeper. There can't be any more. We are 30 seconds over the 4 now. Greg Ollie bearing down that right hand side. The cross comes in up towards the back post. He needs to get something on it. Gets just about something, but it's really poor in the end as it comes back to the substitute Paxton across the face of goal and behind, and the referee puts us out of our misery. and blows the full-time whistle here at Nethermore Park. The Guiseley lads have thrown away a 2-goal lead at half-time to draw 2 apiece against another playoff chasing side in Gateshead. 2 late goals from the Heath have salvaged a point for them to take back to the North East, but are bitterly disappointing and incredibly frustrating because of the inevitability of it. A frustrating afternoon in the end for the Lions.
So next to game, what would have been a big 3 points? Just how do you sum it up?
I think let's put things into perspective. We've come up against a full-time team. The conditions were, shocking for both teams. But I do feel as though we acquitted ourselves very well, and as though they had a lot of possession second half, I think we got ourselves into a position where we should have gone on and won the game. We conceded that they were going to have a lot of possession second half with the elements behind the back, and they did. But I still thought we looked a threat on the counter-attack, and the goalkeeper's made a fantastic save to keep Aaron Martin out at 2-0. Otherwise it would have been game over. But we can't, whether they're full-time and we're part-time or whatever, we can't relinquish 2-0 leads at home at that stage when I thought we looked quite comfortable, and we're very disappointed we're only picking a point up.
In terms of individual performances, a really good display by goalkeeper Brad Wade.
Yeah, made some great saves again. Like I said, I've just mentioned Gateshead, but as well, Brad made one at 1-0, and I think he made one second half as well. He's done really well today. But like you said, massively disappointed. I think there's one dressing room pleased with a point, and another dressing room not so pleased. And as bitterly disappointed as we are, I think it just shows a measure how we're improving as a group, and that against a full-time team we're disappointed we a point, and the other teams really over the moon we won as the game panned out.
I suppose in terms of progress being made, we're now on the same number of points we ended last season with.
Yeah, massive progress. It were always going to be a first difficult season with the circumstances that we had, and the things that we'd got to address that were already out of our control, and we got that, and to equal that points tally already was such a long way to go. Yeah, it is massively progressive, but we're disappointed. We wanted to be in and around that top 7, and when you look at it last week, I think at half time we were sat 5th in standings, let another lead slip at home in a game that I feel as though we should have gone on to win, and then today we're 2-0 up. I don't know how many minutes to go when they got their first goal, but we should be seeing points, and we should have more points on the table after this week that we've had. Well, 2 weeks ago, sorry.
And obviously in the first half there was an unfortunate event where it was announced that the game could have been abandoned if racist abuse hadn't stopped. Just obviously it's something that as a club we condemn.
Well, I'm glad the referee stopped it and he took the action that he did. We were unaware what were happening from where we were. We couldn't quite understand him when he came over and explained everything. The club acted in the right manner. To be fair, their management and captain acted in the right manner. But in all honesty, it weren't just one incident. I think there were 3 or 4 different incidents, and we can't condone that, and it's not acceptable. So that's something that's out of our control. That's for Gateshead to sort out. Other than that, nothing else to add on that one.